Hello everyone! Today I am building a starter home in Copperdale, and this is the house that I'm going to be using for my Let's Play. So it's meant for a single parent and two teenagers. So it's got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, where it's technically like 1.5 bathrooms, I guess. Living room, area, kitchen, and that's it. It's not, fully built because it is under 20,000 simoleons. I think it's 18,000 something. I think it's under 19,000, so it's pretty good. It still leaves you some money for, playing without, having to do cheats to begin with. So it doesn't have all the furniture that I would like it to. It's not decorated as I'd like it to, but it's a starter home. So that's what it is, and you can see all the money going down there. But yeah, I wanted to make a simple home that's gonna work for, 3 Sims or more Sims, but it definitely has 3 bedrooms. And I don't see that many starter homes with 3 bedrooms, so it was a bit of a challenge actually. And you'll see at some point I start putting a bunch of windows, and then I have to delete windows because budget reasons, And yeah, the floor plan is not super easy because I wanted to keep it quite small for the cost, but also again to have those 3 bedrooms that you can see upstairs. And it's definitely enough room for 3 Sims. Potentially for 4 Sims as well. You can have definitely 4 because there's a double bed in the master bedroom or the parents' bedroom, I guess. But I wanted to make it quite modern, sort of feel like, I don't know, not that it's renovated, but it's also not super old. So those floorboards, the wooden floors, look quite nice. Maybe they've been redone recently and it's quite clean and simple. As I said, it's not fully decorated. But yeah, that is what we have at the minute. It's green on the outside, which I think looks quite nice. And I did use that paneling because I feel like it fits the world quite nicely. And yeah, hopefully the whole house fits the world quite nicely. That is the intention here. But of course, I would have loved to put a lot more plants and things on the outside to make it blend in. We do put out a few of them, but not too many. But that's something that I definitely want to add more as my Sims have more money, and I might actually change a few things before I start the Let's Play just because playing reasons, but for the purpose of building a starter home, I did want to keep it quite cheap. That, as you can see, is where I had to start deleting windows and picking and choosing, and there's still a few more that I delete from here, but it does have a little porch, and I'll put a couple of things in there as well. I don't know, it feels like a nice American house, I guess. Family home in America. That's the kind of thing that you might find in smaller towns there, not so much in the UK where I live. This is not the style that you see the most, but you do see some of them. Just not, I don't know. I feel like this is definitely an American home. And yeah, we've got all the floor done. So we've got going with the doors. I am using the ones from the Seasons pack because they're quite cheap and they also look nice. I do use a blend of different packs. It's not just high school years and base game, just because I found it much easier to find that cohesiveness and also keep the cost down. But most of the items I think are either base game or from high school years anyway. So yeah, we've got all the basic stuff for the house right now. So I think I quickly go into furnishing, which I feel like I default to some of the same stuff all the time. Also the front door that you see there, I just keep the same door because I couldn't find one that I liked that was cheap and I didn't want to spend all the money on that. But as I said, for the furnishing, I usually use just the same basic items that work quite nicely. They look nice, they look clean, they're very cheap, they might break very quickly in the game, but they get you Sims started if that's what you want to do and not play with cheats and that kind of thing. If you do them, please feel free to change all the furniture and everything. I do change that sofa in a bit for one of the high school years one because I did have some money left, so I did decide to change a couple of things. I'm using that cheap bed for the mom's bedroom here in this case. And then I do use high school years items for both the teenagers' rooms. One of them, as you can see, is for a more, preppy, trendy girl. The other one's just a guy who likes sports and it's an overachiever. So, I mean, at this point, they're both quite bare and don't have any decorations. So you can't really tell what their personality is, but I think you definitely can tell with the pink bedroom that, you know, yeah, I think you can tell a little bit. And yeah, I decided to remove the nightstand because it didn't really fit. I mean, what is it, a 3x4 bedroom? Both of them are 3x4, so they're quite small. And the master bedroom is basically the same size, just 1 or 2 more tiles. So I couldn't really fit too much in here, but you know, it is a good home for them to begin with. And as we expand, I'll probably either make this house bigger or I'll make, you know, move them into a new home. So that's why I changed that sofa in there, and I did add a couple of decorations on the outside with those vines that climb on the wood that come with the new pack. They look quite nicely. Here you will see, because I was on live mode, the plants look a bit, you know, worse for wear because of the weather pack, or the weather that comes with the seasons pack. So yeah, the plants will look much nicer if you are playing in a different season or a different world. Also, the lighting here wasn't great. I did realize later on that I could just make it, you know, different time of the day that had better lighting, but to begin with, it looks a bit dark at this point. But yeah, we've got that little porch area ready, and now we're gonna do a little dining area sort of thing, just a table with 3 chairs. So we do move the living room space a little bit just to make room for that, make it feel like it fits a bit better, and like the separation of spaces, maybe, potentially. So that's what we do over there. That is mostly it for the furniture. As I said, I'm gonna add a few plants on the outside, just a few bushes, to make it look like it's not just, you know, a block in the middle of a lot. And yeah, as you can see, yeah, that the plants in this world are not looking the best at this point, but it is what it is. The back looks quite blah. I do add that little, I don't know what it's called, the I don't know, like a column, sideways column, I don't know what to call it, horizontal, that goes across the 2 floors, just because I feel like that makes it look a bit more put together. So I'll do that right now. That's the thing that I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I think it looks a bit nicer. And I do put a tiny window there at the front, just like the half circle one that I think comes with the cats and dogs pack. So that's basically the house. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you with more videos in the future.